Intervention on the development of villages through conversion of organic waste into bioenzymes under Unnat Bharat activity. The concept of Unnat Bharat was initiated by the committed group of faculty members in IIT Delhi who had expertise in rural development and appropriate technology. This idea was further redefined and through extensive consultation with the representatives from various technical institutes, coordinators from Rural Technology Activation Group, voluntary organizations and government agencies involved in rural development. These decisions took place during the national workshops held at IIT Delhi in September 2014, sponsored by Council of Advanced People's Activation and Rural Technology under the Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, and headed by the President of India. Unnat Bharat Vision is driven by the vision bringing transformational changes in rural development by leveraging the expertise, knowledge, institutions from higher technical educational institute with the help of students and faculty members. Its goal is to contribute to build an inclusive India and foster the paradigm shift of countries' academic and research activities. In line with this vision, we are honored to welcome Ms. Priti Rao, a distinguished entrepreneur and founder of Bioenzyme Academy of India, Bangalore. She will be delivering an insightful lecture on conversion of organic waste into different types of bioenzymes. Her presentation is sure to inspire and align with the sustainable development goals outlined by Niti Aayog Government of India. We are extremely thankful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Indra Manna sir for his constant support, and we are also thankful to all of you for your kind presence. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Preeti Rao, madam, to deliver some good words to our young youth who are ready for the energize. And by your help, all students, this is the mechanical engineering students, they will develop some technology. And by your guidance and help, they will create them some happy in our rural India. So over to Preeti Rao, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Uh, so, uh, you know, uh, I would like to start with the role of an engineer in development of our country. Now, engineers is not just who are into coding or AI or robotic or the mechanical mechanically handling things. Engineering is about solving the problem, and engineering is about using the technology, using the science to solve the problem, the civics problem, the general challenges that
मैम
we have.
एक मिनट थोड़ा सा साउंड आपका स्लो आ रहा है।
Okay.
हम थोड़ा यहाँ देख रहे हैं, एक मिनट
Uh,
रुकिएगा। कोई लाए हो लैपटॉप बोले थे ना तुमको? लैपटॉप लैपटॉप बोले थे ना? लैपटॉप से साउंड नहीं आ रहा। अरे साउंड नहीं आ रहा है, आओ ना। तो क्या होगा?
is it okay now?
असीम को बुलाओ, असीम को
Ma'am, can you speak something? We need to check the sound again.
Yeah, is it okay now? Good morning.
Ma'am, is still not audible. Let me do it again. Ma'am, can you speak something?
Yeah, good morning. Is it better? Hello,
Hello, ma'am. Yeah, it's better. It's good.
it's better. I can start again?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Everything is clear.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, good morning. I'll start again. So, the reason, I would like to start with the highlight about the engineering, how engineers can be part of the self-reliant India. Now, when we are talking, the engineers are not just about AI or robotic or coding or mechanical solutions. We are talking about solving the problem. Engineering is all about the solving the problem, today's challenges, and making India the self-reliant. Now, so today, when we are talking about the villages, the sustainable village model, or how do we start working towards contributing to the villages, which has been ignored since so long, so many years now. Now, one of the main challenge when we're talking about smart city or smart village or the smart farmers uh, is a challenge what we all face is about the waste management. That's a very, very grassroots level, the challenges what we have. Now, I wouldn't consider waste as a waste. It is a resource. Now, when we talk about the resources from the village, it can be from the farm after harvesting. We always, hear about this parali burning from Punjab or any other place, any other villages. Usually, they burn off after harvesting their crop. Now, this burning is not the solution because we need to start utilizing the resources. Now, when I and the concept of 1 month, one village is all about the skill development in this resource management and also the livelihood. So how do we take it further and how we can train our self-help group, all the farmers to start earning out of these kind of resources what we have. Now, not all the villages, I will not generalize any of the things here, but what I'm trying to say, the standard of hygiene, the cleanliness, that can, or gaushala, or, the road, the mud road, it is not necessary that these can be, uh, dirty, we can always have a proper kind of waste management to make our places neat and clean. And it all starts with the segregation. So now when we talk about the waste, there are three types I would like to address, which can help in doing the skill development for the villages, and where I will need the students' interventions to take it further. Now, the waste one is the organic waste or the biodegradable waste. It can be from the farm, it can be from the home, it can be, cooked food or uncooked food, or the biomass what we find around. So these just, rather than just it is getting piled up in every corner of the village, we can always have a place where all of these can be converted as a compost. Now, making compost is a very, uh, you need a effort to it, and to make it in a proper compost, and which can be sold to the farmers, so that their farm can thrive on the organic waste, not on the chemical. Now, this is possible where we have a system where we collect the waste and we bring it to one part of the village where we have a designated area where the composting can happen and it can be sold from there. So this is one avenue where self-help group or the farmer or the youth, if they want to be part of, this kind of project, they can start doing it. Uh, Now, when I say engineering, yes, we do need engineers' input to, bring the waste into the proper size, shredding. If it is big branches or trees and all that, how do we bring it to the smaller particles so that it biodegrade? So shredder is definitely required, and the unit where the composting can happen in an aerobic manner without creating a mess. So that kind of infrastructure is required, and also to teach them how the degradation take part, how the aerobic degradation is taking part in making the wet waste. Now, the second kind of waste what we have everywhere is the non-biodegradable one, the plastic ones. Usually, you will find those, the chocolate wrappers or the pan ka, supari ka wrappers, or the maybe now you get all kind of grocery in the plastic. So all those small small plastics or cold drinks or say a juice tetra packs. There are different types of these waste which can be uh, segregated and piled. So again, we need another machine which can pile it, and which can make a proper bale out of these waste, and this can be sold to recyclers. So this is another avenue where the plastic can be segregated in a different categories, and it can be sold to the recycle. And there are huge demand of the single-use plastic also in the market. So it need not lie around anywhere. So again, this is another avenue where it can we can use it. And there's another one, it's called pyrolysis, if you have heard of this process, where we can create the kind of diesel or the petroleum kind of thing from these plastics in a very small scale, like in a cottage industry, I can say. And at least the um, agricultural equipments can be run with this. I had been to Thailand where we see this sabzi mandi, no? So all kind of vegetables where the farmers and all they sell their vegetables in one, say a market. Now, I have seen a dispenser there, small, small dispensers, where people just come with a bottle, empty bottle, and they fill up the petrol and they take it at least for their agricultural equipment. And petrol this kind of industry is coming up as a cottage industry for converting the plastic waste into the petroleum. So this can be another avenue. So where all we burn it and we convert it into the petroleum, and that can be sold again. So जो गांव का waste जो दिख रहा है ना, that can be used locally itself. We don't have to bother too much about it. And third is the dirty drainage, the water, the contaminant water. So city में तो मतलब हर घर से जो गंदा पानी निकल रहा है, it's all goes either to the lake or to the river. Okay, so these kind of things can be we can treat all these stagnant water, और from गौशाला से जो गंदा पानी आ रहा है उससे हम लोग उसको हम लोग treat करके which can be used as a irrigation. So here we save the water, we save the quality of water and the quantity. The rainwater harvesting can be done if it is not there. These small projects which can make a village self-reliant, and also the youngsters to have their own enterprise. This can be again the fruit waste, or these kind of again the bio waste that can also be converted into a bioenzyme, and the bioenzyme can be used for treating the dirty water, or you know uh, it can be used in the farm as well. So basically, when we see these three types of waste, the organic waste, the non-biodegradable waste, and also the dirty water. Now, the waste which is in the liquid form. So all these three can be managed, and we can create many enterprise. Now, for to take this kind of project, and this all can happen just in a month. We have done this kind of project, which I would like to just show few things about the zero waste kitchen, what we did. Now, in this, what happened? I will show the slide. 1 minute. Mhm. So, basically, when we start managing the waste uh, locally, and it can be a good resource and can be an avenue to create lot of entrepreneurs. Why it is not coming? 1 minute. I'm just trying to share the screen. It is yeah. Okay, so this was the project what has been implemented, and it is running very successfully. So this is like zero waste kitchen. The this is the kitchen which cooks food for 18,000 children every day, the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner. And this is for the tribal children. Now, in that area, so when I say it is cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that means kitchen is functional for 24 hours. People work across the clock for this. Now, when we cook so much of food, the wastage is inevitable. The kitchen waste, the cooked food, the food comes back from the school, the cooked food, all that is inevitable. Now, this particular kitchen is generating around 1,000 kgs of wet waste every day. Now, when I say 1,000 kg, You can imagine the quantity. It is about mix of uncooked and cooked food. Also, the fruits, what is given to the children every day. So we have some rotten fruits as well, which has to be taken care. So we had a lot of challenges. Like if the kitchen is big, we have gray water flowing out from the kitchen, which when they clean the vessel, no, with the oil and all that. So a lot of oily stuff which goes out, which drains out, it is creating an issue there. Now, food waste is huge. The composting method, which is not happening there, though they want to do it, they were not able to do. So we had to change few of the equipments to, make it possible. The dry waste from chawal, dal, namak, tel, everything comes in plastic. So all those is definitely a big, very big challenge to manage it. Uh, and health and hygiene, definitely, if it is not managed well, it is creating an issue even in the cooking quality. Now, when we saw all this, there were two things which came to our mind. One is managing what is existing, the resources, what is not being able to, what they are not able to manage, and also to reduce the waste. How do we reduce? How do we increase the efficiency of this waste? And recycling, how do we start putting plastic? Because this is a small village. Now, if there is no proper recyclers there, so we had to put it in a proper, we had to bale those plastics in a different categories which can be sold. And definitely community has to get involved, otherwise things doesn't move. We need to involve the people who will carry on, continue the practices. And initially, it definitely took 8 months, and I feel this is the only kind of kitchen what we have here where everything is getting recycled. So we had to redesign a lot of things like pit, composting pit, we had to redesign with the minimum investment. We had to start bioremediation and phytoremediation like vetiver and bioenzyme for the gray water treatment. And aerator and baler and shredder, all these small equipment, we had to install it to make the process efficient and sustainable, or the continuous process can happen. Now, we had to take a lot of sessions to make them understand, reducing the waste is also means the, improving the efficiency of the waste. Now, the all the kitchen staff and the other housekeeping staff, they were cha- taken lot of we had taken a lot of sessions for them to understand why we are doing what we are doing. And now at the end of it, they are getting so many, almost 500 to 700 kgs of compost every month. They are harvesting it. They're recycling 100% plastic. Not a single small sachet of the plastic is thrown here and there. The gray water is getting treated, and the treated water, because there is no stench, there is no mosquito breeding. So the smell, the dirty smell of the water also has got, we could control it. So now the treated gray water is used for the irrigation. They are producing their own bioenzyme now, and using it for their composting method and for um, treating the gray water. Now, when they were so overwhelmed with this 5 kg, I mean, the compost what they could harvest, they started taking the land around their kitchen, and they started growing their food now because they're so happy with the compost. They need not sell it. They just started producing. So a lot of, the last time when I spoke to them, they said just with 1 kg of rice, we could grow 100 kgs of rice without any chemical. There's no urea or whatever they use, DAP and all that. There's nothing used, only bioenzyme and the compost they have used. And they got now 2 cows also to so these are the process what we did. We planted some vetiver around the composting place. This is the baler, what you see here. This is the gray water treatment thing where you can see in the bottle there is an enzyme which is 24 hours of dripping. This is a school where they provide food to the children and they've started growing their vegetables. This is the bioenzyme unit. This is the kitchen what they have, and at the end you can see the compost which has happened because of this process. Now the composting, we could actually form a group. There was a group who was handling only composting. There's a group who was handling only the baling of plastics and recycling it, and a group which is making enzymes, and another group which is doing the farming now. So this is what we have done, and this is definitely possible in every village. It is only if we know what we need to do, and if we train people, we get them into the track, and they will start getting compost after 30 days. So that means they can start earning after 30 days. These kind of thing is what we plan to do under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, and it can be stop the share. Okay. So this is where I have any other questions. If you have any of you, कोई भी क्वेश्चन है तो आप पूछे, ये करने के लिए क्या हम तैयार हैं? हम गांव
Ma'am, can you enlighten then what is the bioenzyme and
हाँ,
what is the usage of the bioenzyme?
श्योर.
And can you enlighten in that one? Then after we will question answer session will be
Yeah,
start.
sure. So, bioenzyme is basically, when we start fermenting the fruit, it's a part of biotechnology, I can say. And uh, it has aerobic bacteria which generates the oxygen and, with the aerobic bacteria and the staunch smell and dirty smell, all this thing can be taken care in a very easy manner. And we have done lot of these kind of case study, a lot of projects around India on bioenzyme. I'll just start showing some few of those.
You
Uh,
can also tell about the BHEL and Kashmir Dal Lake where you have started and done some outcomes of that one.
yeah,
Then students will get synergized.
yeah. So I will show that I've put everything together in one place. I will just show. Yeah. Okay, so you can see these applications of bioenzyme. Uh, these are very eco-friendly kind of solutions what we have for the ecological challenge what all of us are facing today, whether it is a soil or water or the air. Now, we have done some projects and would like to showcase that here. So we are the organization who's covering all the SDGs. We cover all the SDGs set by UN. So whether we talk about livelihood, so there's no poverty, the food is good food is it can provide the good food, it can definitely works on the health. You can see all the this has we are covering all the 17 SDGs. Now we have done this in the farm trial where lot of the growth in the yield is almost 30% everywhere, whether it is aloo or it is a grain or it is a floriculture, everywhere the quality has improved and the yielding. has gone up. So this is in UP where you can see the site. This one has uh, the one on the right side, what you see is the crop without bioenzyme. So in the cyclone, no, the entire crop fell off. But here with the bioenzyme, the crop was still standing. So that means it is giving that strength to the plant, which is standing straight. Again, in the floriculture, the quality has improved, the quantity of yielding has gone up. We are doing a lot of research with different institute on bioenzyme, which is helping us to take it to the grassroots level. So this is about STP or the any dirty water which can be treated by bioenzyme. Again, we have taken up the quality, how it has changed the BOD, COD, TSS, TDS, which has the bioenzyme treatment has changed the quality of water, because today our STP system, wherever it is, when it is not functional, the same untreated water, whether it is STP or ATP, it is just going directly to our rivers. And the kind of river is a lifeline for our civilization. And when our water is not okay, it is affecting our health and the crop, because most of the farming is happening next to the river. Now when a river water is not okay, definitely all this contaminant is traveling through roots or through the soil into our food, which is grown around it. uh, this is the report what we have got. You can see the BOD, of raw was 196, it has come to 4. Nowhere you will find this kind of result. BOD, COD, you can say. All these are taken care just with enzymes. So the quality of water, whether it's a leachate water or it is from ATP discharge or from STP discharge, this what enzyme can definitely treat all these water. This is in the lake, uh, how the things have changed. And again, it is not just what we make enzyme and put it and it works. No, it has to have certain parameters. The enzyme has to have these kind of parameters before we even think of treating any of the water body. Because this water body is important, because most of those local, farm animal, the cows, the goats, the buffaloes, they all drink that water. So there's no way we can play around with that local body. This is again a lake in Bangalore where we treated it and made the water to the drinking quality as set by ISO government. This is again waste management, where I just spoke about the zero waste kitchen, how we have done this. And the latest trial was on air pollution in Delhi. We all know about, how PM 2.5 or PM 10 is causing so much of issues. Now in Delhi, the situation is really bad. Even the newborns are born with the black lungs. So this is at the urgent basis. We need to handle the air pollution. And if we don't handle, I mean, it is not just the case of Delhi, it is everywhere. Delhi is little severe, that's all. But the air quality in generally has declined, and it can be taken care. That's what I'm trying to say. So in Delhi, what we did was in the anti-smog containers, we had, along with the water, they do the fogging around or sprinkling. So we just add enzyme to handle the pollutant in the air. And this is what we are getting guided by our teacher who's in Thailand. And it's just that it's too late to do anything. So we said, okay, we just have to do it. This is our Bioenzyme Bank, which is in Raipur, where we have lakhs and lakhs liters of enzyme ready for restoring our ecology. we have we've been doing a lot of internship along with that in different part of our country. We have PhD scholars who have done a lot of research on bioenzyme and which is actually showing the result now, and we have optimized our usage. We understand how it functions. We have already written almost 8 books, and we are the only one who conducted G20 Summit on Environment Sustainability on Bioenzyme. This happened in 2023 in Mumbai University. In the entire world, we were the only one who could do this G20 Summit. This was in Kashmir when we met LG, Lieutenant Governor, where we treated the landfill and the leachate water and make it to the irrigation quality. So we've been going to different places and taking it further, whether it is a lake or the landfill or the leachate or the air. We've been doing a lot of these kind of projects. Now, last year we also got central cabinet clear this policy, Bio E3, that is biotech for economy, environment, and employment. So, bioenzyme is one of the part of this biotech where and India is the only country who has recognized the importance of bioenzyme for restoring our ecology, and we are the only one who have given this kind of push from government. So now government also has recognized, and it's definitely a time where we start using these kind of technology, and which is with the minimum interference. But we definitely need lot of engineers and scientists and PhDs to support us doing these kind of projects. Now, this is in the different organization what we do the program. Uh, so this is what has happened till now. And bioenzyme is the simple fermenting process of fruits and vegetables. It can be done with any of the biomass. Uh, So we are working with different organizations to bring the best out of bioenzyme. And that's it. So we have this youth wing, we have women's wing who are supporting, who are working across our country. And we will be making the bioenzyme museum very soon, which can talk about the different enzymes, which can work on the different challenges what we have. Now, I open this platform for the students to ask anyone any kind of questions. Are we ready to take this project to the villages and train them, make them more self-reliant, and make it happen?
So, thank you, ma'am. You can also enlighten that, like the perfumes and the this one cleaning of that one, in place of this one, we can use bioenzyme,
Yes.
and the rural entrepreneur can be started with the help of our students, so that the students will get energized. For the Ranchi city, suppose that we are using phenyls, bioenzyme is one the alternative in place of enzymes.
Yeah.
And perfumes, different flavor of the flowers, we can generate the perfumes. So here also the entrepreneur development with the technology, that will happen. So these two things you can enlighten, then I will ask the students and the online attendee to ask some questions.
Okay. Okay. So, this, okay, now what sir has highlighted is another a very critical thing. Now, अभी मिट्टी में क्या हो रहा है, नदी में क्या हो रहा है, हवा में क्या हो रहा है, why should I be bothered, So, we can definitely work with uh, uh, looking at the cause, why this is happening, why, if I say my rivers are dirty or my STP, we are finding it very challenging. What is that one thing which is causing all the challenges? And I feel that is the chemicals or the toxic chemicals what we use in our daily lives. It just doesn't matter किसी ने आया कुछ भी एक फिनॉइल डाल के साफ कर दिया जगह को and the floor is clean, but with that chemical, when it is diffusing into the air, the kind of toxic smell, I mean, the perfume could be excellent, very good kind of perfume, but those kind of thing, it is causing the health issue. So why do you think we have so many lifestyle health issues today? A lot of things which is we are disrupting with it. We are disrupting with in the name of cleanliness. We are actually disrupting the ecology. We are disrupting our own health. We are disrupting everybody around. Now, pesticide is definitely a challenge in the villages where, when we spray it, uh, we also smell it. It goes into our body, it goes inside our body. How do we change all of these? The drain, घर में सफाई हुई या कहीं भी सफाई हुई, we have just cleaned the floor. And you know that water, when we drain it out, it is also killing the water ecology of our drainage. It is going into the STP, which may be functional, may not be functional, and again, it is definitely affecting the water. Now, these kind of products, whether it is a cleaning product or the personal product, anything which flows into the water is definitely a cause of concern, whether it is my health or the health of an ecology. Now, that is where we need to target. So, a lot of entrepreneurship opportunities are there which can be explored. When we go to supermarket, no, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे products रहते हैं, and all these products are, most of these products are either affecting our health or the health of the planet. But do we have an option of eco-friendly products? Can we make something out of bioenzymes? So all the products what you see on the shelf can be made with bioenzyme. And every liter of bioenzyme which drains out, it cleans 1,000 liters of sewage water. So why not we switch over? Why don't we change? Why don't we look into the change of all these kind of things? The deodorant what we use every day, it may be very fragrant, but it is affecting our health. It is affecting our own body. So we need to look into everything from whether we are using the pen, pencil, or the paper, or the cleaning agent at home, or anywhere. Every everything can be replaced, and it is definitely affecting our own uh, food system, the food chain, what we call. It is affecting, and we need to be aware, because none of the media is going to talk about it. None of the media is going to highlight that don't use this, don't use this. But we need to find an alternative, and that is where the bioenzyme has come as an action, whether we use it as a binding agent or we use it as a we have used, I mean, I have shown you, we have used it in many projects. So it can be used with the applications are ample. And it is only that when you understand more about this enzyme, probably in December when we do the personal workshop, you will understand more about the enzymes and how we can use it practically and take it further from there. Uh, so, I think we are done with this one also, and it is definitely a concern. It is not about what profession we choose, but it is about what we are using. The consumer market is on high, and we can't be fed with whatever is available in the market. We need to be sensible to understand what we need to consume and what we need to use, whether it is for my health, my family members' health, or the um, ecology or the planet health, because we live on this planet. We are no different from this planet. We are part of it, and we need to take care of ourselves and the planet. Uh, and the initiative of One Village, 1 month, One Village is all about first learning ourselves, unlearning a lot of things, and learning what we have, and then implement it at a village level and take it further. And this is maybe a very new topic for many of you. And but this will definitely help you to grow in future also, where you have the idea, how we can be more living in harmony with this planet.
Thank you, ma'am,
Thank
for
you.
enlightening our students. Or as we know that our life will be healthy, then I will be healthy. And all technology intervention, all jobs, all working is related with the happiness of the life and happiness of the mind. And happiness of mind resonate me, gives the happiness, ultimate happiness, and that generates the blood flow in our health. So living things should be clean, green, and better for me. This is the ultimate goal where all working environment and all industry, all sectors are working. In that one, we are doing the job, we are developing the products for our purposes. Keeping in this one view, as Madam has told, lots of opportunity. Problem is in your hand. You are seeing the problem. Problem is lying in front of you. Water buzzy, air, society, everywhere. You can design the bioenzyme with the different constituents. You can grow and you can use that one. Here the business model means you can see every technology interventions and anything is related with the business development for our life. Keeping in this one view, mechanical systems, biotech systems, so you can develop the entrepreneur. With the acquired knowledge, you can do any types of job. And all jobs are related with the business model. So here is the business model for keeping our planet green and clean. So this is a good steps directed and initiated and enrolled with the young youth by the Priti Rao ma'am. Certainly in the Decembers, we will hands-on experience 1 week we will organize. And if any students are actively involved, certainly they will become the entrepreneur in the coming less than 1 year. So if anyone has the questions, you can ask. Floor is open for. Any online also attending students, any online students, entrepreneurs, some NGO, some entrepreneur, anyone have any questions, they can ask. I think no question. So when December we will organize the program, then that time they will see, and then after seeing and observing, I think the question will emerge in their mind. So thank you, ma'am, for sparing the time to enlighten, to enrolling, to energizing our first kind of imaginer, thinker, doer, discoverer, inventor of our country. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much. And think about all this thing. There is no right or there is no wrong thing. But yeah, if you are a part of building our country, so let's start. Let's start with the
Hello.
village and take it further. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
I was online. It was very nice session, and I think a good motivation also for all the students and the listeners, professors, everyone. So we look forward for many more avenues with you when you come here, and it was wonderful. So we are also working on some waste management programs. So it will be very nice to collaborate with you. And thank you so much for your good session.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you so much, students. Think about it, and we meet in December again.